Good morning, good afternoon, TikTok to the TikTokers. This is going to be a message. It's Monday, February the 12th. We are moving right along. We're 12 days into Black History Month. Hope you guys are looking up something for history and learning something new. But today, first of all, shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champions once again. Great game, great job. So if you guys watched it, outstanding. Okay, having said all that, let's move past the pleasantries. This message, please like it, share it, send it, make it go viral, whatever you need to do. It's probably going to step on some toes and upset some folks of the female persuasion, which is absolutely fine, and I'm okay with that. But I believe in the truth is the truth, and where there's no lie, you don't need receipts. So with that being said, I saw a post on social media, and it was a clip of a father and a mother who co-parent a son, actually, and the father and the mother were going back and forth because the son, the father was talking to the son or whatever. I don't know all the details, but the father was talking to the son and the son was texting the mom, and apparently he was bringing him home. Okay, so with that, somewhere in that transaction became this heated conversation between the mother and the father about the son and how they're raised. First, let me put this out there to all you people who gonna see this video and start yapping in the comments, okay? Number one, I am a boy mom, okay? I am a boy mom. So I have a basis to speak when I say what I'm saying, okay? With that, moving on back to the original topic, the mother and the father were having this discussion, and the mother was, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, the mother was a bit standoffish and a bit rude, and because of the manner in which she was addressing the father about his way of discipline, structure, and handling his house. So, first of all, you cannot tell another person how to manage their household, okay? That's first and foremost. And secondly, as a parent, a mother and a father, both of you need to understand that you both have each other, you have the child's best interest at heart, right? So the fact that a man does not parent the same way that a woman does, and for the single mothers, I was one too. I am not saying that you cannot parent your sons, okay? What I am saying is sons and daughters need different things from their opposite sex parent, okay? Now, the father in this scenario has structure and a little discipline. It's just a different setup than it is at his mom's house, okay? Mom went on to boast with the S on her chest like she's Superwoman to say, well, you run your house like a boot camp. Nobody wants to deal with that. He's got to do this, that, the third, yada, yada, yada. Now, mind you, this is a young man that they're both raising. So the mom goes on to say, at my house, he don't do nothing. I do all that. I clean his room, I cook, I wash, I blah, 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 la, right? Basically, the mom does everything for the son. The son has no sense of responsibilities when he's at the mom's house because the mom does everything for him. When he's at the dad's house, he is expected to do things and he has responsibilities. So the conversation between the parents went left because the mom had a problem with the way the dad was disciplining and having structure. She was basically calling it a boot camp. And she was like, nobody wants to be bothered with that. That's why you don't want to come over there, yada, blah, 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 whatever. Which was all her own personal feelings, which she should have never said in front of the son. Now, mind you, their son is in the car and they're both outside of the car. But of course, we know if you're talking in front of someone in the car, they can hear you. It's not rocket science, but this is probably conversations they've had before. And again, no judgment, but what I'm saying in this post is this: mothers and fathers, parents, we need to understand that we cannot effectively parent the opposite sex simply because we're not that sex. Simple. A man cannot teach his daughter how to be a woman because he's not a woman. He cannot teach her how to be a lady because he's not a lady. He can instruct her and train her on what a lady in his mind should be and do, but he is not instinctively or intuitively a woman by design. And now I'm going to say the same thing for the female. I don't care how hard we are. I don't care how much we do it, how independent, how I got it, whatever. You are not a man. You cannot teach a boy how to be a man. Now, I am not saying that you are not a great mother, that you are not a great provider, that you are not an awesome parent. I will never, ever say that. But I am going to caution women to stop thinking that we can teach our sons to be men, because we cannot. Because as long as we have a vagina and we are women, we are never going to be able to teach a boy how to be a man, because we're never going to have that experience of what it is to be a man or be a man. So cut this bullshit out. Stop it. Now, I'm not going to give deadbeat dads a pass. I will not do that. Right? I'm not going to give deadbeat moms a pass, because let's be honest, you got some single dads out here raising their kids just like you got some single moms out here raising their kids. Okay? I do not excuse a parent from being a deadbeat. That goes for a male or a female. Okay? But get out of your own way and start looking out for what's in the best interest of your child. Your child needs both parents. Stop trying to tell the father how to father and be a father and a male to his male child. You're not a man. He's not your man. He's your son. He's not your boyfriend. He's not your husband. He's not your man. He's not the head of your household. He's none of that. He's your son. Treat him accordingly, because you're going to make him somebody else's damn nightmare because you want him to be what a male is not in your life. Let these men raise their sons. You don't have to like it. Right? You don't have to like it, because we're not designed to be the disciplinarians to that degree that men are. We don't have those experiences. We weren't designed for that. So when you think he's being hard on your son, just realize that world is going to be harder on him. That world out there don't give a damn about him. But that man that you are upset with because he's being hard on him or not treating him like he's your baby the way you want to, does love him and does care about him. I would rather someone that loves my child and cares about my child be hard on my child than somebody out in these streets who don't give two rats of a dog's tail about the child. They're going to be harder. So get out of